final year electrical engineering students studying at Father C. Rodrigues Institute of Technology, Navi Mumbai. We are presenting a project titled Digital Signal Controller Based Static Compensator for Single Phase Loads. My name is Devika Rao and my teammates are Ashwin Kulkarni, Vasundhara Pandey and Swati Padma.
Proliferation of power electronic devices like laptops, UPS, tube lights, ballasts, etc. has led to contamination in our power system. Loads draw distorted non-sinusoidal currents from the utility and they are an indication of poor power quality. This power quality can be improved by making the source current sinusoidal. Hence, we have designed a static compensator which will supply the out-of-phase non-sinusoidal component of the load current, due to which the source will supply a pure sine current. The control scheme used is the indirect current control mode. The principle is to compare a reference with the source current waveform. In this, the DC link voltage is compared with a reference voltage and an error is generated. The reference current is generated in the MCU by means of a DC link voltage and unity sine template. The difference between the reference current and the source current is kept within a certain band called the hysteresis band. The hysteresis band defines the maximum and minimum values of current. On comparison with the reference and source current, signals are generated by the microcontroller unit to control the inverter switching in a manner such that the source current is confined within hysteresis band limits. Thus, source current starts following a sinusoidal nature, improving the power quality of the system. We will now explain the concept of our project practically. Here on our board at the load side, initially we have a lamp connected with a diode which makes it a non-linear load. When we observe the source current on the CRO, we see that the source current is a clipped waveform that is actually full of harmonics and which is harmful to the system. We will now compare the current waveforms at the source due to the non-linear loads with the linear load. Here we are now considering an incandescent lamp as the linear load and we have removed the diode that came in series with it. So now when we go to observe the waveform on the CRO, we see that the waveform is much more close to the sinusoidal nature than it was with the non-linear loads. This is the circuit that we are using to provide this correction. This system has been designed for a 200 watt load. The maximum current rating is 2 amperes. The various parts of PCB are explained. This inverter is used to feed in the out-of-phase non-sinusoidal component of the load current. The source and the load sections are where the single-phase supply can be given to any load. Power supply section. By means of the step-down transformers and the rectifiers, a DC voltage is generated for the ICs and the voltage regulators. DC link capacitors. They reflect the reactive power taken by the system. As long as this voltage remains constant, power quality is maintained and the source current remains sinusoidal. The MCU or the microcontroller unit generates the control pulses for the switches by taking the DC link voltage and the source current as the inputs. The components of Texas Instruments used for this circuit are the TMS 320F28069 microcontroller unit, the isolation amplifier ISO 122P, and the DC to DC converters DCP 020515DP ICs here. This project is still under testing phase. The various codes present in the library of the Code Composer Studio 4 of Texas Instruments were tried on the microcontroller unit to implement the control strategies for inverter switching. The concept of the hardware was first simulated on MATLAB. The results show that even though the load draws non-linear current,
the source current remains close to its sinusoidal nature.